Hey guys, I'm back here with a video. I need to kind of tell you what happened. I done a video on my little grandson's go-kart and got it all done. Uh, as you can see, it's pretty sharp little ride. Uh, but what had happened was, when I was working on this the other day, I had the music in the background playing, and I had forgot all about a copyright problem, and I didn't even think about it when I was making the video. So what I thought I'd do is I'd make another video and kind of show you guys what we've got here. We got a little 212 Predator motor. I got to tell you a little bit about if you get one of these and how you install them. Now the first thing, when you get these things, the throttle and stuff is kind of a headache if you don't know kind of what you're doing. So when you get these, you get them mounted up. Kind of show you what I did here. Right here, down here where your little throttle cable comes right here. You've got this little knot on the end of the cable. You don't want to cut that off. That's what the instructions tell you to do. Don't cut that off, because if you cut that off, push it inside, and your little cables will wear out and break, and you'll pull it into, and it just doesn't work good. So here's what you do. I'll show you what I did. I picked up a clip like this, and I just cut that dude off about where the hole is. Leave that section there. Drill your hole right behind here. Drill your hole through here, just like I did here. Drill your hole, and then drill your hole, and then run that screw through here. But first slide your little cable through here, then put your screw through here into the mounting, into the mount like this, and don't cut this off. Don't cut it off, because you're asking for trouble. Once you get that on, you're good to go. Now the next problem you're going to have is chain alignment. Now, that's where I run into trouble. I like to never got this dude aligned up. You put a new motor on these go-karts, it's hard to get that alignment on your chain. It'll pop, and you can mess up your seals and your crank. Just be real careful on how you go about hooking them up and such. And let's see, I'm trying to think what else we did. I put him like I said, I put him a new tire on. He took it out today, and he was riding it. I put a lock nut, a couple of washers here, kind of locked this into place in alignment. And let's see, what else did we do? We fixed his seat belts. Make sure always safety comes first. Make sure we take care of safety. Once you do all that, let's see, what else did we do? We checked the air pressure. All his air pressure was good, but trying to think, seemed like we did something else to this little rig. Oh, I was going to do a breakdown on these little motors. Well, what you got on these little Predator motors, I kind of really like the setup. You got your shut off. You turn it off and on right here, which really works out really, really well. But you can turn it off there, shut it down. And my grandson, he kind of likes that, because he can just get out or kind of turn around and just shut it right off of his seat there. On your cranks, You've got 3 different screws. You can adjust this on ever how it fits the particular model, whatever, go-kart, mini bike, or whatever you've got. You set it up that way. And right behind this, you have your choke, and you have your shutoff for your fuel, which I really like that. Really good. And then you've got your air filter, which is here. It's really easy. Here and here, just pop it off. You can clean it in there and make sure everything's good and clean all the time. As you can see here, just read and follow instructions here. Make sure that you keep this air filter clean from. And another thing, guys, don't put that E85 fuel in here. You're going to mess your motor up. A lot of people's using it in their cars and on their mini bikes and 4-wheelers. Don't do that. You're going to end up ruining your rigs. Then we're going to see what else we want to cover here. Yeah, like I said, just follow all your voids and your warranties on these little motors. I mean, them little motors, they're awesome. They're really, really very easy to take care of, and they're really awesome little rigs. I was trying to think, guys. There was something else I was wanting to follow up with you guys with. Oh, if you're making videos, make sure that you, if you're working on something, you're making a video for YouTube, turn your music off. Like I said, I was working on it. I didn't even think about it at the time. And I had a really nice video of everything I did today. And now I have to terminate that video because there's some copyright issues going on. So let's see, there is something here I was going to show you on this little motor. Something right up here. Let's see. I think this is some shut-off work here. Yeah, if you want to wire your little motor up to shut off, you know, if your go-kart's got a toggle switch somewhere, it's handy dandy. You want to, you know, you can hook that up too. My little grandson, he wanted me to leave this alone, so these little things call for SAE 10W30 motor oil. The best thing to do on these motors when you're putting oil in them is to just fill them up till oil runs out. I mean, these little motors hasn't got much oil, so whatever oil you can get in them, make sure you fill them up till it run out, because they haven't got much in them and you want as much as you can get in them. So no matter what the instruction says, I've been doing this for 40 plus years, and I'm telling you, as a person that knows, that has worked on these for 40 plus years, fill these things up till it runs out and you're good, because they have so little oil in them. They need every drop they can get. That motor oil in these rigs gets hot, very, very hot. Tell you what, guys, I'm gonna fire it up a few minutes, kind of show you how well it starts. Let me get me I'm gonna get this dude, take it over here and get it on a pod so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Okay, guys, I'm back. I wanted to set this up so that you guys can actually see how easy this rig starts. All you do to these rigs here is, like I was telling you, you'll push this over, turn your fuel on, pull the top one back, that chokes it, and then you'll reach over and you'll turn your switch to on, and then it's really easy. Guys, it's just one little pull, starts right up. So guys, it starts up really easy. It runs good. It's really an awesome little motor. You just need to take care of them. Make sure that that you follow instructions. But if you're like me, like I said, I've worked on these 40 plus years. You really don't need instructions. Like I say, when you put these motors on, make sure your chain is lined up correctly, because you can damage your motor. You could mess up your crank. So make sure they're lined up. Give yourself just a little slack in the chain, just a little slack. Let's see if I can show you about how much to give you in your chain. Get a little closer down here. You can see the chain here. I think, let's see. Maybe I can show you better right here. Yeah, there we go. Just about like that. Just a little slack. You don't want to have them too tight, because you'll run your bearing in your motor, and you'll mess your chain up. So a little slack in your chain. Align your tires and wheels up real good. Like I said, on your hook up here, don't cut this thing. Mine, you can't disconnect it. A lot of them you can kind of disconnect from one end and pull it through and slide it through and all that, but this one you couldn't do that. It had a hard hookup like this on both ends. You couldn't do it. So, like I said, just get you a clip, cut the back of it off like I did, drill it, put your cable in, put your screw through it. You're good, and it'll last as long as the go-kart will last. I'm trying to think, guys. Is there anything else? Oh, it has two oil fillers. You got one back here, and you got one on the front side there. It just says use the one that's easiest access, which we used the one up front here because it was a lot easier to get to. You get your funnel in there, and like I said, we done all the hookups and such, and we got him all fixed up. He got a little seat time today on it. We didn't get to spend a whole lot of time with him riding and such, but we just wanted to get back out here and get you guys a video on his little cart. And like I said, he had a heck of a time. I'll get you some videos out that kind of shows the rig running and him having a good time. Like I said, he headed out today a while, and he really enjoyed himself. So guys, I appreciate you watching my videos, and I hope you continue to watch them, and I hope if you've got some kids and and they're getting, 7, 8, 9 years old. I hope you take the time, put you a little money back, buy you one of these little go-karts. Like I said, my daughter bought this one, and there was nothing on this good except the frame, and I pretty much put the rest together. The frame was good. This must be a pretty old go-kart. I don't know what year it was made, but put it all together, and get your grandkids or your kids, get them out there and let them enjoy some of this. I mean, they can't get driving experience that early, but this one here, I'm just saying, it's got brakes, it's got your clutch. I mean, they need this as a young ones coming up. They need to be taught this kind of stuff. They need to be taught safety and respect. The way the world is today, people burning buildings down and disrespecting our law enforcement officers. I mean, we need to take the time and teach our kids, teach them, and they're our future. Let's put a little time in them and see if we can let them guys run things. We're not going to be here forever, so just I'm just saying, let's look out for our kids. That's all I'm saying. They're kids. Let them be kids. We don't need to be rushing them at school, teaching them stuff that they really don't even need to know about. We just all need to step back and let the kids be kids. I mean, I wished I had a grandpa, like my grandsons got when I was growing up, that would do this kind of stuff for me. I've been on my own since I was 14-year-old, so I don't need. I'm really independent. I really don't need nothing from nobody. But I want to give back to my grandkids, and if my kids are willing to listen, I'll try to teach them too. But kind of like the old saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And that's true. That's true, really true in all aspects of life. So, guys, just keep watching my videos. I'll keep putting them out as much as I can, and I really hope I get some guys, some girls start viewing my videos and learn how to take their kids to their next level of learning. School's going to be out shortly, and they just need to be taught these type of they just need to have this type of experience on them, because one day they're going to be on the road driving, and if they don't have some experience doing something like this, it's hard for them to learn. So, guys, I'm going to step out of here and leave it with you. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I hope you continue. And if you would, just hit that like, the subscribe, or just hit that little bell. And I mean, you really helps a guy out when you do that. And I will talk at you again later. May God be with you, all of you. And guys, I'll talk at you later. Thank you.